Churches have traditionally been revered as places of worship, but the norm has rapidly changed in the country. Political leaders have gradually shifted the paradigm, converting them into altars of politics, which has caught the eye of a section of religious leaders who have warned against the defilement of the altar.
Can the pulpit be for the worship leaders, so that when we are leading services, we will enable the worship leader to be the one to lead the service from beginning to the end, without interludes and interference from other people who may come to introduce a subject which is not the agenda of the church.
Mimi nimejulikana sana kwa kufanya hii mambo ya kanisa, mpaka nimepata lawama nyingi. Lakini hata na hivyo, mimi namjua Mungu wangu, the way Daniel 11:32 says, and I shall be strong and I shall do exploits because I know the God I believe in.
Deputy President William Ruto and his foot soldiers have now become synonymous with church forays, which at times are styled as fundraisers and other noble causes that often culminate into political exchanges, which have in turn been fodder for debate about the source of such monies, their objective, and even exposing the church to accusations of being breeding grounds for corruption.
Every weekend, this church 5 million, this other 5 million, another one 5 million, one weekend 15 million, and your salary is only 1 million per month. And in the whole month, you donate 100 million shillings. And when you show us where these businesses of yours.
Let us not allow Harambe monies to be a subtle way of sanitizing the corrupt leaders and become the way that we also open the pulpit to be used wrongly by those who are not the worship leaders.
The Anglican church leader registering his disappointment with the state of affairs in churches and further calling on his fellow leaders to devise better means of pulling together resources for development of the church as opposed to bringing politicians on board.
So speak from where you are and be loud.
SAPIT's efforts to overhaul the mindset of the church may however be a tall order if some of his juniors' beliefs are anything to go by.
Every person who wishes to bring their offerings, we will accept. However, we shall not condemn them.
Opposing political camps have been taking their words to the altars in comedy-like presentations, but still appeal to the congregations that are essentially their political darlings.
Tufunge macho tuombe. Ewe Baba uliye mbinguni, tunashukuru kwa sababu ya kutuleta leo. Tunaomba jambo moja kwako, kwamba umpe hekima Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, wakosheshe usingizi wale ambao wanapinga mambo ya maendeleo na ushirikiano mzuri. Tunaomba Bwana usiwape amani wale ambao wako na tamaa na mali ya mwananchi. Angalia vile wameiba. Tunaomba Bwana usiwape amani katika vitanda zao, hata jamii zao. Tunaomba katika jina la Yesu Kristo aliye mwombezi wetu. Amen.
SAPIT further faulting the underfunding and attacks on investigative agencies by some leaders, besides urging the judiciary to be steadfast in prosecuting graft suspects irrespective of their social standing. It is no secret churches have become havens for politicians to do what they know best, and to that effect, religious leaders have vowed not to look the other side as the sanctity of the pulpit is corroded and eroded. Alan Ochanda for Every TV.